everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, quote, "This team is full of joy and laughter." And that's how Stephen is. Curry explains, quote, "I've always had a joyous disposition. Playing basketball, I was the goofy kid, having fun, doing what I love. I don't think I've ever lost that. I just enjoy it." Guys?
Well, it shows, Allie. Thanks. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Simons.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5. And for Portland, Josh Hart is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Ellaby in at the 2. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Back to Winslow. Nurkic with the ball. Looney's there. Here's Hart. And that one's long. Wiggins with it. Hart covering. Wiggins drives in.
A mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
Wiggins against Hart. Here's Nurkic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
Up top, Curry steps back and shoots. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The offensive rebound. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And we're about a minute into the first. To the middle. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Thompson. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup.
Now with Klay Thompson as a guard going in there and scrapping around a little bit, and he keeps working until the points are in the bag.
Pass to Ellaby. Here's Simons. He's covered by Curry. Hart from long range. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Just over a minute and a half in. Up top, Curry. He had 25 points in his last game. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. Nurkic controls the rebound and the putback. Nurkic has got 6.
And Nurkic did a great job just keeping the motor running.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Looney. Rebounded by Nurkic. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
Now here's Hart. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Thompson. Wide open look, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Baseline jumper. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Thompson outside. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Portland trailing here. Pass to Winslow. Blocked.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Well, last year, Brent, Curry climbing the ranks on all-time made threes. Incredible to see how fast he's ascended the totem pole.
Well, the question's going to be, BA, is how big will that lead be once it is that Steph Curry retires? It's almost like Stockton and the steals numbers. Like nobody's touching John Stockton's steal numbers. Feel the same way with Curry's 3-ball.
Here's Wiggins. The Blazers making their last shot. Now Curry, and it's in there. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Outside Hart. Pass to Simons. Here's Nurkic. To the inside. Ellaby's shot is off.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now Curry. The 3 from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. 10 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, he picked him clean, and he's all alone. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Well, Grant, where you really see Kuminga put his physical gifts to use is on defense.
That's right. He sticks to his man like glue and also has a great nose for the boards. He was collecting a very respectable amount of rebounds down there in the G League.
Curry passes to Thompson. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Eubanks. Down low. And the layup falls.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Here's Iguodala. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Blevins. The elites are defending. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
On the take. Inside. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Last time they met in San Francisco.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Now here's Iguodala. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And even in his later years, Andre Iguodala, one of the most feared defenders in the league.
And as the body starts to slow down a little bit, B.A., I think Andre still does a great job of positioning himself and using all of that experience to affect the defensive end of the floor.
Watford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Now here's Poole. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
So it's Portland now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And he knocks down the first one. McLemore's checked in for Blevins. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Poole. Here's Bielitsa, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Payton. Now here's Iguodala. Curry finds Bielitsa. Driving inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's McLemore. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Curry. He's got 9. From the stripe. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Well, that's a nice touch from the veteran guard. Curry has a gorgeous stroke. We all know that. Mid-range right on the money there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. And the championship medal of Stephen Curry, not in question. He understands the mental approach necessary to win.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, in years past, the Warriors were the juggernaut. Grant, now they've got some competition.
And Steph, one of 4 players in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs. I mean, B.A., you can't argue with his methods.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Otto Porter is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Juan Toscano-Anderson. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Curry. After the basket by Portland. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Driving to the basket. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Timeout called. Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And the Warriors make some changes. Looney comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Wiggins in for Stephen Curry. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Winslow. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
And he gets the bucket.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And the Warriors with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. Looney inside, defended by Nurkic. The shot by Looney, no good. The Trailblazers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Yep, count it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Payton. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he drives in. McLemore. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Pass to Toscano. No luck on that one. Nurkic with some nice D. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
Think about the Warriors going out and getting Wiggins. And a lot of people questioning whether or not he would have a role on the team. He's fit in pretty well.
Now here's Wiggins. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
With a bit of an old school feel to his game, Wiggins refuses to shy away from the mid-range.
Here's McLemore. 15-point game. Down low. Winslow with the bucket. Wiggins stated the change in team culture really helped him out, Brett.
Well, sometimes being asked to do less takes a lot of pressure off of somebody who was asked to do everything. And that's where Wiggins finds himself. Playing with Steph, playing with Clay and Draymond, he's settled into a nice role.
They get it back. Looney. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good to the paint. Here's Winslow.
And the 6'6" forward Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
Hart's checked in for Portland. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You think about Winslow and his limited opportunities so far in the league. The talent is there, and they're starting to explore his playmaking ability as a point forward.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Nurkic has got 8 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Poole with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 11.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Winslow. Pass to Hart. Here's Simons from behind the arc. Looney grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game. Here's Poole. Nice start for him.
Timeout,
Sinking his first shot.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Bielitsa is checked in for the Warriors. Hart passes to Bledsoe. Here he goes. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. Poole with the ball. Now here's Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
To the middle. Watford. Shot to stop the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Wiggins. Poole with the ball. The three. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
2 points. That one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The key for Bielitsa is confidence, attacking and trying to find ways to do different types of damage in the game.
Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Wiggins. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Simons. On the wing, Bledsoe. And yep, it's good. Bledsoe's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Curry, that's good.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Bledsoe, pass to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Releases. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hanging there. They've been a better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to...
And with the the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Josh Hart. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Ellaby in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. With the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And the Warriors shooting about 60% for the game. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
To the inside. Pass to Winslow. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thompson against Hart. Back to Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
But it's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. All alone. And that one drops.
Timeout, timeout.
Curry's got 23.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Timeout called, Portland. The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Off with the layup.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Wiggins for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
It's stolen by Looney. Here's Kuminga to the middle. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Thompson outside. From deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Curry from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates. But Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems like Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
How about Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic.
And so Curry nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bledsoe. Down low, Watford. He's off on that one. Looney with some nice D. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Ellaby's shot is off. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And the foul on Josh Hart. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. McLemore comes in for Ellaby. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Winslow with the ball. Porter's there. Bledsoe for 3. Portland again missing. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Here's Curry. Connects on the open jumper. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Bledsoe goes in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Blazers making a change here. Brown's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their mid-range shooting has been tremendous all game, guys. There hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Winslow. Here's McLemore, guarded by Poole. Bledsoe, the pass to Brown. Back to Bledsoe. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Golden State has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Justice Winslow.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
Porter hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Eubanks. Yep, that one's good. Eubanks, he's got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Bjelica. Back to Iguodala. Poole outside. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. To the paint. Winslow with the bucket. Winslow's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Iguodala outside. Bjelica right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
Bjelica does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
A nice shot by Brown.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Porter. Poole outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Portland grabs the miss. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McLemore. Good D by Payton.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And oh, that was close. He draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Eric Bledsoe bounced around a little bit in the early part of his career under the tutelage of Chris Paul when he first came into the league. Seems like he's found a home here and very much settling into his role.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Winslow. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Payton. A nice shot by Brown.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Porter against Bledsoe. Porter, the pass to Poole. And here's Thompson for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Simons. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Nine seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Thompson jacks up a three, gets the three to fall. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Great start, fellas. Play, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes how his offense is running right now.
Yeah, when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it prevents the defense from getting set and digging in.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors. Play at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Andre Iguodala out there with Kuminga. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Sinks the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Trailblazers' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Hughes. Drops in the layup for 2. Iguodala with the ball. Pass to Lee. Brown against Wiggins. Thompson left side. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Inside. It's intercepted. Now Iguodala. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Kuminga. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Over Nurkic. The shot by Iguodala, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And that one drops for him.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the basket is good.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Pass to Wiggins. Rejected by Brown. Count it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Watford banked it in off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now here's Iguodala, defended by Nurkic from 9 feet, and that one's good. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Down low, Watford, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Kuminga. Wiggins outside. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. He drops it from range. Wiggins has got 20.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Watford, count the basket.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
The Warriors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Thompson. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 32 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Nurkic's shot is good.
And Nurkic having one of those nights looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring.
Thompson outside. Here's Lee. Wiggins outside. The 3 from Thompson. And the Warriors with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Nurkic's shot is good.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Iguodala's shot is good.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting the rock at 58%. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Blevins is checked in. Thompson goes in, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 37.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Watford tipped, and he recovers it. Count that one. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Lee. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the left wing. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Watford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Klay Thompson. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Toscano. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one on Iguodala. First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. Here's Lee. pass to Bielitsa. Back to Lee. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. "16 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Eubanks into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K